Views and opinions expressed in this program are strictly those of the host and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of associated brands or figures, and some content may not be appropriate for sensitive listeners. Poof.
And howdy, crewman. We just gonna keep on sliding right into your boy, Smokey Joe Biden.
Sliding into Biden.
Ha.
He be so quiet, I forget he the president. He don't be like saying stupid shit on Facebook or Twitter or whichever.
Yeah, it's easy to be quiet when you're dozing off in the middle of...
Well, again, he's in his 70s.
I mean, I will say this. No. So, I'll just go ahead and hit y'all with this. Biden's COVID-19 plan to include $1,400 payments, money for vaccine distribution, and more.
More?
Why, yes.
Adam Driver memes?
More. Alrighty. So here are just some of the highlights of this like buffet della fucking up America's economy. All right. Here are some of the highlights of Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion virus plan, $1,400 stimulus checks for individuals. $20 billion for community vaccine centers, $50 billion to expand testing, temporary unemployment boost, federal minimum wage increases to $15. Period.
The minimum wage is a joke. All this inflation out here.
Let me just say this. $15 minimum wage in Macon, Georgia would change a lot of lives potentially.
I got one question. I already make that, so do they have to raise my wages now?
No, they don't have to.
Interesting.
So now you make minimum wage.
Well, but here's the thing. But now don't bash the term minimum wage, because the term minimum wage means you make a minimum living wage.
Which is never covered.
I'm just right. Which at our current one, which is $775 or some shit, or $825 here.
$725.
Yeah, here in the state of Georgia, it does not cover. Right?
Not a
but
goddamn thing.
15 sure the fuck does a better job of covering things for people, especially here in the Bible Belt. So
do you think they gonna get their money? Because all right, so this was big. This the fuckery I've been noticing with food when we go out, because it's rare that I get to just go out since I have to be home with the baby and working and stuff. So I get a significant enough gap in times that I go to these places, and I go someplace, have my mouth all tuned up, and I know if I go there and I get that thing I like, it's gonna cost a certain sum. And then I show up and the motherfucker costs like $3-4 more than it did before. And then I got to get the explanation of how, the boats couldn't get into the harbor, and then they got the inflation over here and all these other terms and so on and so forth. I'm like, yo, that raise I got or that little boost I got, you just ate that shit up.
Yep.
So I gotta add on to this, guys. So here's the update to it. $400 billion to fight COVID directly. $1 trillion direct relief to Americans. So those $1,400 that are going out to us, right? $440 billion in relief to communities and businesses directly. Okay? Actually, never mind. I spoke too soon. The $1,400 checks to individuals is separate of the direct relief.
Yeah. So
that's not even calculated. The $1,400 checks to every tax, to everybody. So that isn't even calculated in this, right? And then wait, check it out: $400 unemployment insurance supplement. But here's the deal. Then AOC goes ahead and tacks on unemployment benefits should be retroactive too. For the people like in Georgia where Kemp cut them. Now, I kind of agree with that. For people who are otherwise unable to find work, because there are some people who have been exploiting the shit out of this. And let's not even pretend like there haven't been.
Oh, I won't even.
There are so many people, especially in Make It Alone. Look, no offense.
Nothing to add.
Look, folks, this little swashbuckler likes to run food bounties to the good citizens of Makonga Spaceport. And let me tell you something. Y'all, I love you all here in Makonga, but y'all some lazy fuckers. You order takeout McDonald's.
A lot.
A lot. You guys order takeout McDonald's a lot. Like, I'm just saying, Me and my little ship and my good little doggo get a lot of work, and those folks at the McDonald's off of Pioneer know me by name at this point. Dude, we've got a system. I just pull up to the side door now, and they walk out and hand everything to me.
I mean, that makes it more convenient, don't it?
I mean, it makes it more convenient for me, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried about my Makonganites, you know? They're already kind of touched by black excellence and a bit too much magic as it is, you know what I mean? They don't need much more in the way of
heart disease.
Yeah, artery clogging, all-American golden arch graced goodness.
Diabetes.
But, I mean, Chris, for real, where does this money come from? Well, dude, we already know that. I guess that's why they're taxing the shit out of Muskie. It's coming from him.
That's where it's supposed to come from.
Well, I mean, looks like that's finally going to be the case.
Yeah, because incidentally, the worst thing you could do to the economy is have rich people save their money.
Would you say that this is a movement in the right direction for actual political change in that regard then? Because for the first time ever, the richest man in the world is having to pay taxes, and he has to pay so much in taxes that he's having to sell shares in the millions and billions in droves in order to make sure he pays his stuff and he's able to do everything else while crying and bitching, I don't even get paid, I don't give shit. And it's like it's funny to see the richest man in the world who will talk cash shit and insult a little old fucking 80-year-old man. I don't care that he's a senator. He's geriatric. You don't need to insult him. So I think it's really nice
literally old enough to be his dad.
that we get here at the end of this lovely little road, right, that we've been talking about today. And it turns out, I think Muskie and Bezos, they're going to be paying all of us $1,400 in the next couple of months. That's what it's looking like to me.
Yeah, they do things right. Like ideally, that's how things are supposed to work. But
they got all their money off of us in the first place.
I'm just saying, look.
Give it on back.
Bezos profited off of a pandemic in ways that no man should.
It doesn't.
Time to pay us back, bro. You literally profited off of everyone, not only your employees, but everyone in the United States, people around the world. He profited so much, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing that the man made his bread. Good for you that your online bookstore that was getting its ass kicked by eBay until Google bailed you out. I mean, you guys love conspiracy theories. How would you look up one that's actually true? Promise you, look that shit up. But you got bailed out once. It worked out great for you. I don't blame you that you made a bunch of that money, bro. But you know what? Here's the thing. That cash has got to go somewhere, and we know that penis rockets don't cost all that much when it comes to you.
Right. You can't keep it. You just can't keep all of it.
You can't just keep all of it. Listen, Bezos.
It doesn't grow.
There are lizard people, and then there are straight up dragons walking amongst you, okay? Bezos is a red dragon if I've ever seen one. Listen, y'all might throw your tinfoil hats on at any given moment here with me, but let's be real with ourselves. That motherfucker is clearly a dragon. Here's the deal. He has more riches than he knows what to do with, and what has he done? He sent himself to space, and then he sent William Shatner to space.
Woo.
Okay? That's what he did with all of the money that you people spent while you were sick and locked inside your houses.
Y'all paid for the shit.
Y'all literally, honestly, the way I see it, William Shatner owes everyone a thank you for his birthday gift. Because, guys, you did it. Congratulations. Hey, whole world coming up here live from Captain Flint himself, all right, from the deck of the soon-to-be-revealed, and yet still unnamed. Damn, she's a beauty. I'd hate to rush into naming her. But anyway, it's about how time these guys start paying, and it looks like that's finally about to be the case. The man profited off of people in a way that honestly should be fucking illegal, dude.
Not to date.
I'm not trying to sound like, because, at the end of the day, if I had his level of money, would I have built a rocket? Sure, but I don't think I would have sent myself to space. You know what I mean? I would have been
like an actual astronaut.
Unless y'all gonna take down capitalism all together,
right,
you're gonna keep on having rich folks like this pop up. But the
True.
important thing that they're doing now, that we said before, is that finally they're getting these motherfuckers to pay taxes on it. Because if their money isn't circulating, it's just like blood. Like money is blood for our economy or whatever. blood is supposed to circulate. If it's just collecting in one place or whatever, it kills the whole animal, the whole body. And so you have to keep it circulating. And then if they don't, what do they do? It's like, all right, so if all the blood of your body just like went to your head, what they've been doing, printing more money, that's just like pumping more blood into the body with an IV, but you haven't stopped the blood from collecting in that one place. Eventually you're gonna pop or whatever. So it's like, so the fact that they're getting it to start circulating back by taxing these folks, definitely a step in the right direction.
My whole thing has been, because it can get a little unclear and people like to make inferences, is not that billionaires should not exist. Not that landlords are a blight upon society and need to be eaten. But maybe,
kill the rich.
just maybe, we shouldn't have billionaires and poor people in the same city. That doesn't mean get rid of the poor people either. And by poor, I mean homeless.
Can I just say shout outs to Hot Diggity Demon? Because let's be real with ourselves, a lot of people right now, and I'm not saying, look, crewman, hey, look, here's the deal. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like my goal isn't to make a fuck ton of money. But it's not necessarily just for myself. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm completely altruistic. I am a pirate, after all. I've got to eat too. But I'm so tired of so many people not eating. But the thing is, a lot of people who tell you that they are tired of you not eating collect your money while you're unable to eat. And now those people are rich off their ass. If you guys have never looked up a guy named Hassan, he's a political streamer. He went from nothing to buying $2.7 million houses.
The houses, plural.
Oh, no, he's just bought himself one $2.8 million house with a very nice pool while having the audacity to wear a shirt that says "Eat the Rich." Because remember, they mean the mega rich. They mean the billionaires. They don't want you to come for them, the millionaires.
The millionaire.
Isn't it funny how when they were among us, they were yelling, "Eat the rich." But now that they are rich, they were like, "Oh, no, I mean the other rich.
People richer than me.
The richer ones." I just want to throw it out there, dear millionaires. They're coming for your pockets too. Because they've realized something. The poor would rather quit than continue to work, knowing that you don't pay your fair share. And it seems the government is finally going after you for it.
Hey, that's all we wanted.
And
it's fine that you get seconds. Just let me get my first, please. I don't feel like that's unreasonable.
Hey, man. Just seems like they're going to spread out some of that American dream.
Yeah, just pay your taxes.
Damn right. Just pay your taxes, keep your nose out of the dumb shit, and let the rich people keep on crying on Twitter. Crewman, click it. The like button. The subscribe button if you haven't.
Ring that bell.
Have you bugged one of your friends about this show lately?
Ring it.
Why haven't you?
Ring the bell.
Do you not love us anymore?
Ring the bell.
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm just telling you the truth.
You didn't ring it.
What's wrong with you?
Ring the bell.
Damn.
Are you feeling okay?
Do you miss us? You ain't been drinking your water, have you? CJ,
Taking your meds.
you know what? It's because we've been gone so long. Crewman, quit playing with me. You know you missed me, baby. It's okay. I know. You gotta do your showboating and your hot dog, and you gotta act like you didn't miss me. But I know you did. It's okay.
Stop playing with my emotions. Ring that bell.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.